Chetty and Lycan. It's been a while since you've seen Chetty and Lycan on the screen at the same time. How about that? It's good to see you. We're glad you came back to the channel. Thank you for showing up. We're doing a little review here. We went and seen a movie last night. We actually went to a double feature. It was The Dead Next Door, which is a film from 1989 that was filmed here in 1989 is when it was released. I don't know if that's when they were actually filming.
It was filmed in 1986 when yours truly, depending on what time of year, was either 5 or 6.
But it's from 1989. It was filmed here in Akron, Ohio by J.R. Bookwalter. That was the first film that we watched. The follow-up film, the second feature, was Side Effects May Vary, which is a brand new film. He's come back after 20 years of not directing or having anything to do with the filmmaking process.
23 years.
23 years. And he's come back to do this movie. He was in attendance along with the two of the stars and the writer, James
L. Edwards.
James L. Edwards was the star of the movie. He wrote it as well. He's been a long-time cohort of JR. He was there last night. And who was the other gentleman? Floyd?
Yeah, Floyd. I can't think of his name. Last name.
Floyd. He was also one of the main characters in the movie.
The cool thing about Floyd is that he played a captain in The Dead Next Door. He played a cop in a lot of other JR feature films. And he played a cop in the new Side Effects May Vary. He is a cop in real life.
Yeah.
How wicked is that? He's now retired, even though he doesn't even look old enough to retire. Lucky.
Yeah, no shit. This was a special presentation. This movie is not available anywhere else except in theaters. And it's obviously it's very limited. What they're doing is they're taking this movie on the road so that they can drum up interest for it. It's special limited engagements at various places that they're taking this movie to. Not on Tubi, not on Blu-ray, not on DVD, no streaming. You can get a VHS copy of it at the showing.
Which I did.
And yeah, we did. But that's where we were last night. Let's go ahead and just get right into the review. We've already gone 2 minutes, so we're not really getting right into it. But let's start talking about Dead Next Door.
So I could have sworn that I had seen this movie. And I probably did, and just since I only watched it one time, probably forgot a lot about it. I absolutely love this movie. And there's some creepy shit in there, too.
Some creepy shit. She grabbed my damn leg about 5 times and squeezed with all her fucking life. Dead Next Door, fun fucking movie. It is in the near future where there's a zombie outbreak. There's the zombie patrol, or God, what the hell are they called?
Zombie Squad Patrol.
Zombie Squad Patrol. That goes around, and they're like the cops of the future where they take care of the zombies and do all the saving and shit. They are trying to find a cure. They go to where the zombie outbreak started in Akron, Ohio. Yeah, good old Akron. They run into a religious cult. There's protesters that want people to leave the zombies. Just leave them alone. Let them do their thing. Really good movie. It was very, very much. It had its some comedic moments to it. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
I was laughing.
Not intentional. Let's say not intentional. Some of the effects were funny the way they pulled them off.
So another cool thing about this movie is, so they filmed, and you couldn't do that now. Oh God, no. But they almost got arrested for the zombies climbing the White House fence, the gate. Yeah. Which you couldn't even get that close to the White House gate since 9/11. Thank you to the 9/11 tragedy. So you can't even see this gate. That's how close you cannot get to it. So so it was really, really cool.
Yeah, good way to start the evening. Good, gory, fun flick. The second feature, Side Effects May Vary. did not know what to expect, but it is COVID related. It takes place during the COVID quarantine and pandemic and the vaccinations. And with the vaccinations, side effects may vary. And for poor Glenn, they vary in the very bad realm. There's a new type of vaccine on the market in this film, and Glenn's wife really needs him to go and get the vaccine, get tested. They won't let him get the regular vaccine because he's already, in the process of being tested and showing symptoms. But there's an experimental one that's just come out on the market that he's approved for. They're going to give him this new alternative vaccination. And he feels great immediately afterwards. I mean, bam! It's like a ray of sunshine shot up his ass. However, there are side effects. And we're not going to go into a lot of details on the side effects.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers. But think Incredible Melting Man.
Yes.
Poor Glenn is suffering from side effects as he wanders through the town, running into various other people that don't want to run into him. One of the characters in here is Brinky Stevens. Okay. We're going to address Brinky Stevens for a moment. The character, for me, was a good character. However, I will say her sexual descriptions kind of put me off a little bit. It was the only part of the movie I was not really a fan of, when she's talking about dirty Sanchez's and rusty trombones and paddling the pink boat. I was not a fan of that per se. I did not mind her nosy neighbor character at all, but could have done without all the sexual innuendo.
Yes,
it kind of felt a little juvenile-ish.
Yes.
Lycan really did not like that aspect.
And let me explain why. Please let me explain why.
Here we go, boys. Hey, girls.
And I'm just like, I love the first one. I love the first feature. I'm not gonna like this one unless she dies. And one of the reasons why is because there was only one family that had children in the audience. Let's just put it this way: the children was more professional and more grown up than these idiots sitting behind me. I mean, I'm just like, when I'm afraid to clap when Ricky Stevens was finally done in the movie, I wanted to clap and cheer and shout and stand up and give a round of applause. But because of the 12-year-olds stuck in these 30-year-old bodies or 40-year-old bodies.
God, you're being a little harsh.
Grow up, sons. Grow up.
People have different senses of humor.
I mean,
that was not my sense of humor. But it is. Some people find that stuff funny. There's nothing wrong with that. I could have done without it.
When 5-year-olds are more mature than grown men, that scares, that makes me worry about our future.
I don't know how many kids there was in the family. There was one family. I don't know how old the kids were. I didn't personally see them. We know they were there.
And they were the best behavior.
Yeah, they were. I didn't hear.
I wouldn't have even known they were there until they weren't. You're going to want to take your children out in about half an hour. You're going to take your children out in the hallway, due to some of the scenes that were in the movie. I would have never even known there was children in the audience.
Right.
One of the things that I'm sick of, and I never thought I would be sick of, is zombies. My first, age me a little bit here, my first viewing of Unity was the beautiful Linnea Quigley, Return of the Living Dead. I was 4 or 5, somewhere in that ballpark. So I loved zombies since a very young age.
Because you've seen Linnea Quigley naked?
No, I just liked the zombies. I thought they were cool.
Okay.
I've been a little farm man since I was a little girl. That's when I met him. I said, you are like the creepiest muffo, and you're awesome. You give me a big afterwards. So that's one thing. But with all the zombie stuff, Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead World, Walking Dead Down Under, Walking Dead in UK, Walking Dead They Live, Walking Dead There Were Survivors, Walking Dead Underneath the Dwellers.
Calm down. Thank you. Walking
So
Dead.
yes, I'm a little bit done with my young childhood love of zombies. But this was a different take, a truly different take on zombies. Because everybody was saying, oh, it's not zombies, it's rage. Or no, it's not zombies, it's the end. It's still not fucking zombies. These, you gotta watch it. It's great. It's a completely different twist on zombies.
But some of the other folks that were in this movie, the acting was really good. You had Drew Fortier. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. He was a main character. He's a great actor. He is really good. We've seen him in several other movies. We've seen James, the main character
James
and
is
writer.
awesome.
And he was great. I know we've seen him in other stuff. I can't remember what it was.
Brimstone, one of my favorite movies.
Oh, yeah, he was in Brimstone.
And I think I did a review earlier on our channel, Brimstone. Great movie. And the other person that's in Brimstone is Drew.
She has a new obsession. Dale, Jason, you've got competition now. That's all I'm saying.
Dale is still my number 1. Jason's still my number 2. Drew is now number 3.
But the acting was pretty good. Very well shot. The gore, the gore was great.
Yes.
There's several scenes, I shit you not, where I glanced over at my wife and her mouth was, or her eyebrows were way the hell up here.
Or I had to look away.
They were like,
during the giving the vaccine, I had to look away because I could feel that.
That's not very graphic. We're talking in the Incredible Melting Man meltdown shit. So getting a simple shot, while unnerving, that's on the low end of the special effects. But the special effects they did were really good. It was a great time. If you get a chance to see the flick, go and check it out, especially in this format where you're getting multiple movies and you're getting some time with the director. They did a Q&A afterwards that was really informative, really entertaining. The whole thing was a great experience. The ending of the movie was kind of sad. I was kind of sad by the ending. I was
very upset with the ending.
We won't say why, because again, no spoilers.
I'll let James know I was very upset with the ending.
Definitely something to stick around for and check out when it comes to your town. I'm going to put a link down below for the Facebook page for Side Effects May Vary. We're going to have a link down below for makeflix.com, which is JR's company where he sells stuff. He's also got information. It's a distribution company. They do a lot of independent movie distribution as well as soundtracks and shirts and books. Little bit of this, a little bit of that. I've gotten stuff from them before. Yeah, we always see James or JR at conventions and try to pick up something. But I'll put a link down below because he'll have information on his website about the movie. Overall, we had a great night. Dead Next Door is a fun movie. I think you can watch it on Tubi. I'll have to look. Side Effects May Vary. Again, it'll be coming to select towns. I think that they're looking at possibly getting into Columbus.
Which I already
here in Ohio.
I already told him if they go to Columbus, we're going. I want to see this again. This is that good.
Yep. They have merchandise at the show. Mm-hmm. One of the things that we mentioned was a VHS copy of Side Effects May Vary. And the neat thing about it is, on the video cassette itself, it says where you purchased, where the showing was. Like our copy says Englewood Cinema, Ohio. And it gives the date. Yep. So that's a cool touch. That's a cool, neat little extra side thing to it. Yeah, we definitely had a good time. Definitely recommend the flick. We thoroughly enjoyed it. Even though there was paddling the pink boat with Excalibur. Although it was funny when she was beating him over the head with her big old Excalibur dildo. That was funny. It did have comedic moments, but it was a good flick. Really enjoyed.
And Drew, you were supposed to be there. You missed meeting your number one fan.
How can it be your number one fan? You didn't even watch the movie yet.
Because
she's his number one fan before she even sees anything that he's...
I loved him in Brimstone. Yeah. Loved him in Dwellers. Want to try to find all his other movies. The cool thing about Drew is you think that this gentleman is an actor and a director. He is listed on Google as a musician. Hubba, hubba. Hubba.
What?
He's a musician.
No, what'd you say after that?
Hubba, hubba.
Hubba, hubba.
Hubba, hubba.
Ha! I see where this is going. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright, kids. That's a review of Dead Next Door and Side Effects May Vary. We hope you liked it. We hope you dug it. We hope you throw a like on this video. We hope you subscribe to the channel if you're not. And we hope you tell all your friends and family about it. And we hope you come back next time, whenever that next time may be, because we're just sporadic these days. Stay spooky. And get vaccinated.
I like it spooky.
I want to thank you. Anything you want, you just name it.
One of the things that I am sick of, and I never thought I would be sick of, is zombies. My first, it's going to age me a little bit here. my first viewing of nudity was the beautiful Linnea Quigley, Return of the Living Dead. I was 4 or 5, somewhere in that ballpark. So I've loved zombies since a very young age.
Because you've seen Linnea Quigley naked.
No, I just liked the zombies. I thought they were cool.
Okay.
I've been in love with Tarman since I was a little girl. And I told him that when I met him. I said, you are like the creepiest mofo, and you're awesome. He gave me a big old hug afterwards. So, that's one thing. But with all the zombie stuff, Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, Walking Dead World, Walking Dead Down Under, Walking Dead in UK, Walking Dead They Live, Walking Dead The Survivors, Walking Dead Underneath the Dwellers.
Calm down. Calm down. Think you're getting a little carried away with Walking Dead.
So, yes, I'm a little bit done with my young adult, young childhood love of zombies. But this was a different take, a truly different take on zombies. Because everybody wants to say, oh, it's not zombies, it's rage. Or no, it's not zombies, it's the undead. It's still motherfucking zombies. These was you gotta watch it. It's great. It's a completely different twist on zombies.